Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers for next week. Preemptions, Carly worries, and more. General Hospital spoilers for next week's episodes of the hit ABC soap tease that the ball is rolling toward November sweeps. October is barreling in, setting the stage for what's to come during one of the biggest months of the year for soaps. The two hot-button storylines are the race to bring Lucky, Jonathan Jackson, home to save Lulu, Alexa Havens, and the murder of Jagger Cates, Adam J. We also know that something happens to Sam, Kelly Monaco, as Kelly will be exiting the soap after being fired. Her final scenes should play out in November. These storylines will pick up next week, and even more twists and turns are coming. Here's what's happening next week on General Hospital. Not only is Carly, Laura Wright, worried about Jason, Steve Burton, and Lucky, but she is also feeling guilty about Alexis, Nancy Lee Grahn, taking the fall for Jagger's murder. The explosion at Sidwell's, Carlo Rhoda, compound complicated things, but when Brennan, Charles Mazur, gives Robert, Tristan Rogers, information, will he believe it? It will be a short week next week with only 3 new episodes. General Hospital will be preempted due to baseball coverage on October 1 and October 2. There is also a chance that Thursday, October 3, may also be preempted due to a baseball wildcard game, so there may only be 2 new episodes next week. Molly, Kristen Veganos, is adamant that Sonny, Morris Bernard, get what's coming to him. She knows Alexis is innocent, but when she issues her mom a challenge, will the lawyer rise to the occasion? And speaking of the Davis girls, Sam wants to clear the air. Will it be about Jagger's murder or Lulu's condition and Dante's? Dominic Zamprogna responds to it. Trina, Tabiana Ali, will find time to confide in Ava, Maura West. The two have been friends since meeting, and it seems Ava has something important that Trina may need to hear. Also, look for Trina to butt heads with Giovanni Mazza. Expect an interaction between Portia, Brooke Care, and Ava too. And it doesn't stop with Ava either. Portia will have some questions for Brad, Perry Shen, which likely has everything to do with Heather's Allie Mills test results. Be sure to tune in next week so that not a moment of the juicy drama is missed. Next week in General Hospital promises a roller coaster of emotions, suspense, and unexpected twists. However, it all kicks off with a wave of preemptions, disrupting the usual schedule. But don't worry, once things are back on track, the drama resumes with a bang, particularly for Carly, who finds herself in the center of a storm. Preemptions cause a stir. Before we dive into the heavy-hitting storylines, fans should prepare for a few preemptions next week. Due to special news coverage and national events, certain days will see episodes bumped. While the interruption might be frustrating, it's worth noting that the delay only amplifies the tension surrounding some of the ongoing arcs. ABC has promised to keep the storyline intact, meaning no big plot points will be sacrificed, just slightly delayed. Carly's growing worries. Carly Corinthos is used to juggling multiple crises at once, but next week sees her reaching a breaking point. Her primary concern is the growing threat looming over her family. After Nina's shocking betrayal and the fallout from the SEC investigation, Carly is starting to worry about how much more her family can take. The week kicks off with Carly having an intense conversation with Drew, who's still behind bars. Though Drew puts on a brave face, the strain of his imprisonment is starting to show. Carly, ever the fighter, is determined to get him out, but with the legal options running out, she's left with a tough choice. Does she risk further entangling herself in illegal activities to free Drew, or does she wait and hope for a miracle? At the same time, Carly is also worried about Michael, whose simmering tension with Sunny is ready to explode. She knows how volatile her son can be, and after catching wind of some of his secret meetings, she fears he's about to make a drastic move against his father. This fear only escalates when Carly stumbles across a cryptic message from one of Michael's allies. Could Michael be planning something dangerous? Sonny and Carly's bond tested again. Sonny Corinthos is also on Carly's mind, though she would never admit how much his current situation affects her. The tension between them has been palpable ever since Nina's betrayal came to light. Despite Carly's decision to distance herself from Sonny, she can't shake her instinct to protect him. She knows better than anyone how dangerous Sonny's enemies can be, and with the walls closing in on him, her concern grows deeper by the day. Midweek, Carly gets an unexpected visit from Jason, who is fresh off a mission to track down some of Sonny's rivals. The two old friends have a heart-to-heart conversation where Jason reveals some unsettling information about Sonny's new business dealings. Carly is torn. She's furious at Sonny for getting involved in shady deals again, but her loyalty to him, and the father of her children, runs deep. Jason advises her to stay out of it, but Carly's gut tells her something terrible is about to happen. By the end of the week, Carly's worst fears are realized when she gets an anonymous tip that Michael might be in danger. Racing against the clock, she tries to track him down, only to find herself in a dangerous confrontation with one of Sonny's enemies. Will Carly be able to protect her son from the criminal world he's been sucked into? Or will she lose another loved one to Sonny's violent lifestyle? Ava's desperate move. While Carly is dealing with her family's issues, Ava Jerome is plotting a desperate escape from the mess she's found herself in. After being released on bail, Ava knows she's living on borrowed time. Sonny's wrath is the least of her worries. She's got law enforcement breathing down her neck, as well as Nicholas's unresolved disappearance haunting her every move. Early in the week, Ava makes the risky decision to confront Sonny directly, hoping to strike a deal. She pleads with him to call off his associates and give her the space to clear her name, but Sonny isn't feeling generous. Their showdown is explosive, with Ava making veiled threats about exposing more of Sonny's secrets if he doesn't back off. It's clear that while Ava might be cornered, she's not going down without a fight. As the week progresses, Ava seeks help from an unexpected ally, Austin. Though their relationship has always been fraught with tension, Austin proves to be a surprising source of support. He offers her a way out, but it comes with strings attached. Ava is left to make a tough decision. Does she trust Austin and take the risky route to freedom, or did she try to outwit Sonny on her own? Either way, Ava knows that time is running out, and she needs to act fast. Sasha's downward spiral. Sasha Gilmore is also at the center of next week's turmoil. After her latest breakdown on live television, her mental health continues to deteriorate. Though she has the support of her loved ones, including Maxie and Lucy, Sasha feels like she's losing control. Midweek, Sasha confides in Gladys, who, unbeknownst to Sasha, is still working behind the scenes to manipulate her finances. Gladys' dual loyalty adds another layer of tension as she continues to scheme against Sasha while pretending to help. Sasha's vulnerability makes her an easy target, and by week's end, Gladys makes a dangerous move that could send Sasha spiraling even further. Meanwhile, Cody Bell refuses to sit by and watch Sasha suffer. He spends the week trying to expose Gladys' betrayal, but his efforts hit roadblocks at every turn. Cody's persistence could either save Sasha or put him in Gladys' crosshairs, making for an explosive showdown in the coming weeks. Esm's growing bond with Spencer. Esme Prince and Spencer Cassadine's complicated dynamic takes a surprising turn next week. After months of tension and mistrust, Esme begins to show signs of genuine change. While Spencer remains cautious, the two find themselves bonding over their shared love for Ace. As they spend more time together, the lines between their past and present become blurred. Esme's feelings for Spencer resurface, leading to some emotionally charged moments. But is Esme truly reformed, or is she playing a long game to win Spencer's heart? By the week's end, Spencer is faced with a tough decision. Does he let his guard down and allow Esme back into his life? Or does he stick to his plan of keeping her at arm's length for Ace's sake?